Okay, Coach Finn here. This is Chalk Talk 12 of our offensive series. This is our fast break off of a caused turnover. So there's many ways of getting turnovers, but let's just say in this case they have come flying down and three had the ball for some reason, and one's done a good job of letting them come, but they stopped and they wanted to get the ball back out and set up their offense. Well, there's something called a lock on. As these guys are sprinting back up, they need to come all the way back, but they're trying to lock up and face and don't let the ball come back out. We want to force them to shoot as soon as possible or get a turnover. So imagine here, 5 knows that they're trying to prevent this ball from coming back out, and 3 turns around and throws, and 5 intercepts it. Well, generally if you can get the ball, if 5 isn't a very good ball handler, they got to know that rule. Okay? If it was 3 or 2 that jumped that pass, they're going to take it right down the middle and we're off on a break. Let's go, for example, let's just switch this. Let's say 2 anticipated this, they got it. 1 is just going to get out and fill, and these guys are gone. Let's score. Pass it ahead, go all the way, whatever it takes. All right, but let's change it to where, let's say 5 jumps this pass, turnover. 1's got to try to come get it while 2's heading off. And then 1's off and running between the legs, spin out, get going, and we're going to try to score. Let's say they had enough people somehow back here, and we don't really have enough time to get all our stuff set up here. Well, 1's going all the way if they can make it, but if they get stopped, they know 4's coming back behind them. 5 might be doing some action for 3. And there's some options developing. 2 decided not to go, and then we're into trying to score in the next 5 or 6 seconds off of a good open outside shot, off of screen work, off of drive all the way and pop out, off of post entry and weak side. So we're back into that. But off of a turnover, if you have the ball handles, get going, and just whoever's closest start to fill those lanes. If you aren't someone who has shown that you can be trusted with the ball handling, because one of the primary things you really want to work on, besides aggressiveness on a turnover, is aggressiveness without turning the ball back over. So we want to, the clock starts going on a turnover that we got 12 seconds to score. And we're trying to get out and stop and pop from 3 if we're a preferred shooter early in that 12 seconds, or we're trying to get all the way to the rim if we're not one of those preferred shooters. And so you're still talking about all the same kind of rules off of a live turnover, but one of the killers is to give it right back to them. So if you're someone who doesn't have either the ball handling skills, or there's enough congestion around you for you to do much, then look for somebody, preferably the 1, to come and take over. Okay, that's it for Chalk Talk 12.